I'm Melissa. This is Martin, Haley, and Maddie, and we're cruising America's Great Loop on our boat Cavalier. We welcome you to hop aboard and share in this journey with us.
Hey, child, up and go. A big world is out there waiting for us to live in every day.
All right, well, welcome back to the Cavalier for another episode of Cruising Cavaliers. Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
So on this episode, we're going to talk about some of the other things we did in Chattanooga. And the first thing, we're going to give a shout out to a couple of the local harbor hosts here,
Yes.
Bruce and Maggie. They're really cool. And they came over, they looked us up. I guess they saw that we were here, probably on Nebo.
Yeah,
And
I believe.
so they texted you somehow on Nebo or something. So they came over and joined us for Dock Tales one night.
Yeah,
And we talked with them, and that was pretty cool.
they're really fun.
Yeah, really fun. And then a couple days later, they came back and they picked us up and they took us over to have dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty cool. And then they also, which is really cool, after dinner, we went across the river and went up in the hills on that side into this lookout spot where we could look down and look at Chattanooga across the river and also look at where we're at right now,
Right.
where our boat is.
Right.
So it's pretty cool.
They know the whole area really well.
Yeah.
And it was like we could not only see our boat, which looked like tiny little thing from over there, but we could see the four rivers or the four bridges.
Four bridges,
Yeah. And they just know. I mean, we're winding up little tiny roads to get
to
somewhere.
get up there.
And they helped us out with where to go to eat and things to do.
Things to
and
do,
They were
everything.
just really, really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. So look them up when
Yeah.
if you get in here as a side trip. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. We took the bikes and the pup-mobile, and we went over to what's called the Southside District.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool old industrial section of town. And one of the centers of it is the old Choo Choo Hotel. Sounds kind of weird, but it was an old train station that they'd converted over to the to a hotel, and now it's being converted over into more stuff. But it's really pretty cool. It's this big thing. You see this big old sign forever up there. It says Choo Choo, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Very cool.
I guess it has a history of the song, the Chattanooga Choo Choo, that was done way back in the 40s or something.
Yeah.
You can look it up. I don't the history stuff. I'm not going to try to do it justice, but it's pretty cool. And we had lunch over there and just kind of wandered around, looked at all the stuff.
It was
Public
fun.
art, really cool.
Oh yeah.
You know, everything just really maintained well around here. So that was pretty cool.
Like your little pup-mobile?
And then the next thing we did was, which is kind of weird because we're on a boat, but we did another little boat tour.
Chattanooga Ducks.
Chattanooga Ducks. So these were duck boats, which were used in World War II, and they could actually drive on the land and then go in the water.
Yeah.
So you can look them up, the history of them and stuff. It's pretty cool. So we actually specifically tried to get Captain Barry.
Well, we kept seeing them go by our boat, and I waved a couple times. Captain Barry just seemed like he was the animated guy, and it was
pretty cool.
So we got Captain Barry, and I'm sure all of them are really good. Yeah. But he was so fun.
And I think you said something on Facebook about it too, and they were giving him a shout out too.
Yeah, so. They were all like,
So he was very, 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 very entertaining, very knowledgeable.
Exactly.
And and they have to actually, it's funny because he told us this is they both have to have a commercial license because they're taking people on land. And like a bus driver's license, and then they have to have a commercial captain's license because they're taking people on the water. Yeah. So he's to do these guys got to hold both licenses.
Yeah, and when I first was looking at the duck tours, I just thought it was like a little boat that goes around, but they take you all the way downtown and around and give you a nice history of Chattanooga. And it was,
a really nice history about how it was really not in good shape. It went really downhill, and then it finally came back. And, and stuff. Yeah. So
maybe get on the water. But it was fun.
It was fun.
I would highly recommend it.
Yeah. Then we went right by our boat. So he was talking, everybody looking at our boat.
Yeah, he was talking about our boat. Hey, these are loopers.
And he was talking about.
They got
loopers.
The gold flags.
Yeah. He knew all about it. So
he knew all about it.
Pretty cool. So anyway, highly recommend coming doing the duck tours when you're here.
Yes.
Worth it. Even like again, you're on your own boat, still do the duck tour.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Stars are in the sky. What a beautiful.
Here we are on the duck boat in Chattanooga. Getting ready to leave.
Pretty cool. Cheers, baby.
The ghost story has been on national TV shows. They have free ghost tours every day. As the hello, it's It's a boat. I've turned all the truck stuff on. I've turned the boat stuff on. I'm not a school bus driver anymore. I'm a boat captain now. Boat captains are famous for two things. If you know any boat captains, you know this is true. Boat captains are either drunk or we just don't pay attention. And as far as you know, I don't pay attention. Very rarely do I ever look that way. If I'm about to hit something, y'all let me know.
Dancing with a firefly on a perfect night. Shimmer and shine. The sun starts to rise. Love in this quiet time underneath the skies. It's a brand new day. In a brand new way. It's a brand new day. In a brand new way. It's a brand new day. Eyes are open wide, sunny for a while, letting light be the guide, mile after mile. It's a brand new day, in a brand new way. It's a brand new day, in a brand new way. It's a brand new day.
And nagged her husband, can you please do something about these rednecks in the backyard? And he did what rich people do. He bought it. He bought an 18-acre island from the Chattanooga Coal and Iron Company and had almost every tree cut down. Built a house and a barn and hired a family to live over there to farm it. 1901, Mr. McClellan wakes up, makes a pot of coffee beside his kitchen window at the farm 2 or 3 times just to find a spot where you think you can be by yourself. It's a big millennial hangout. They'll put a volleyball net out in the water. You'll hear music.
Then another thing we did over here was they had a festival called the Seafood Bash, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was on this little park. I'm forgetting the name of the park over there. Anyhow, it's a park right across the bridge on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
Again, we rode our bikes over and got down to the park. It was pretty cool. They had a bunch of little vendors and stuff out there too, selling arts and crafts and things like that. And
tons of seafood though.
Tons of seafood. I mean, they had a bunch of trucks where high-end trucks were selling seafood, and they had other ones that set up these big cooking places that were doing seafood, and it was really pretty good. I mean, and you could have sat there all day and ate and drank all day, and had beer tents set up and stuff. So
we played cornhole.
Yeah, we played the cornhole there. That was pretty cool. We weren't very good at it.
No, we're not very good at it.
We didn't make
the
it.
ladies at the bar were laughing at me because I flung one up in the air and I said, I've only had a couple sips of beer. I haven't even started drinking.
Yeah. So anyway, Melissa did say, I said, well, we're gonna keep doing this until we make one.
Yeah.
And she goes, I don't want to be here after dark. And I go, so you really think we're actually going to make one sometime today?
We never did.
We didn't. We gave up. We were better at drinking the beer than it.
Yeah.
Yeah, cornhole.
Brand new day, brand new way. Oh, 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 oh. It's a brand new day. In a brand new way. It's a brand new day. Whoa, in a brand new way. Eyes are open wide, light is all died, mile after mile. Sun is still shining. Gonna keep.
All right. Well, welcome back to another start over. Talking too much. Haven't been drinking too much.
We haven't been drinking.
Anyhow.